Hello, grade nines. Welcome to the second week of distance learning in our math. I hope things are still well with you. I just want to say how proud and impressed I am with you with the first week of stuff. Almost everyone got everything in, all the different quizzes and your worksheet assignment, your algebra worksheet. I was really happy with those. So really good job. Here we are in week 2, and I'm learning more and more about Google Classroom and the best way to share this math learning with you. So I've made a few changes that I just wanted to highlight in this video. So for starters, we're going to look at a fake class. Okay, this actually isn't what our classroom looks like, but I made it look just like your classroom. I didn't want to edit our classroom because it would screw things up. So I have this test classroom set up, and I'm logged in as a student. So I'm actually logged in as my son right now, so that you get a better idea of what you'll see. Okay, so the first thing I've learned is the stream is not the best place to put classwork. Okay, so I will only save this for announcements and things like that. You will see classwork postings, but this is where announcements and stuff are going to go. Another great feature here is you'll see upcoming, so stuff that's coming up. So you'll see work that's due this week is right here and quick and easy to get to. But this is just a sort of a home page. Really, where I'm going to put everything is under classwork. So I've tidied this up as well. The first thing you'll see is that I've made a link to our textbook right as the first thing, so you can get at it easily. And I've changed this to a new folder with all of our notes. I'm not going to use this folder anymore. I discovered that this is where all of your Google Classroom work goes. And I didn't want to throw my stuff in there. So, you know, for example, for that worksheet you made, you'll find it in that folder right there. Okay, so these two are up at the top. And if you look down here, here's last week's work, the different stuff that we had. And you'll see last week's stuff is in gray because it's all done. Okay, and this week's stuff is still ready to go. Okay, so there's one thing that I've noticed I've changed, and you should be right now doing this video right now, this welcome video. You're watching it right now. You're watching the video. And then you'll notice that I made this an assignment, okay? So it's not that you have to do anything, it's just, it changes how we keep track of stuff. So when you click on this, the best space to go is View Assignment. Now you can really clearly see anything. You're watching the video right now, but the instructions say when you're finished, come back to this assignment and mark as done. So you're actually gonna hand this in, even though there's nothing to hand in. This is just a way for you to check off that you've watched the video. Okay, and it makes it much easier for me to see where everyone is. I have a list on my end of all the students, and I can see exactly who's done what. Okay, so you're going to go, and at the end of this video, you're going to come over here, and you're going to say mark as done. Now it's going to say you didn't attach anything. That's okay. You're not handing in anything. This assignment's worth no marks. You're just saying that you watched the video. Okay, so we're going to mark it as done. And look, it's done. It has been turned in. Okay, so that's great. So now if I go back to our classroom and go to Classwork and I can close this up, you'll see that the first thing is done. It's grayed out. Okay, it's no longer due. All right, so that's great. Now in those instructions, it did say when you're finished, so go to the quiz and go there. So remember, I had quizzes in here before, but it was really hard to keep track of things. So I've separated things. Your first then little assignment says watch the video, and then you're going to go on to the next thing and do your quiz here. So we can go here. Again, we can push View Assignment and actually do the quiz. Now, this isn't the same quiz that you're going to see. This is just a quick little fake quiz I made up here. So who's the guy in the corner? That looks like Mr. Lee. And then we're going to go and submit it. Okay, so the thing gets submitted, and we can see how we did. Hopefully we got that right. And yep, we did. We got 1 out of 1. Perfect. Good job. All right, so we can close that and close this. And now when we come back here, you're going to see, I don't know if you saw that, because you submitted the video, it automatically turns it in, okay? We submitted the quiz, excuse me. It automatically turns it in. Before, that wasn't a feature, okay? And I had to go someplace else to try and check your quiz results. And sometimes I miss people doing stuff, but this way, it's much easier. So then if I go back to Classwork, you'll see that that's grayed out and it's completed, okay? So you're done. So instead of having quizzes right next to the video, I'm going to make a new little line for the quiz, and then you go in there, do the quiz, and when you submit it, it's done. Okay? So, and then you'll see there's today's work. But I just want to go back up here and show you this feature here, View Your Work. So this is all the stuff that we're doing. And you'll see those first two things are turned in, and that assignment we did last week is turned in. But I still have something assigned. So I'm missing something to do. So I think I can actually click on it here. No, it's just, you can view the details, and it takes me right to that assignment. All right, and this is the real math for today. So you're actually going to watch another video, a separate video. And in the video, I'm going to tell you to go to Desmos. Okay, so Desmos is a really cool website that's cool math activities that I've set up. And it's a little bit more interactive, stuff we would have done in class that we can't do in class, but we're going to do using Desmos. Okay, so there's instructions in the video of how to get to Desmos. So you're going to watch the video, then go to Desmos, then come back. And then once you do all this, again, once you've done, and again, the instructions are here, after you've done the second Desmos activity and watched this full video, you're going to go to this assignment and mark it as done, because there's nothing you're handing in for today's lesson. Okay, so you're just going to go and say, hey, I'm done. Again, I'm not handing anything in, and I'm finished. Okay, and you'll see that if I go back to the classwork and go to my classwork, everything's completed for today. Okay, now, that sort of gets everything straight. There is a little mention about homework here, and I want you to treat the homework like you would treat it on regular days. Some days you'll be able to do that homework, some days you won't. You're going to practice what you need to practice. So there is some stuff like page 73, but you're not going to hand it in. Okay, this is just extra practice that you would do at homework. Okay, you're already going to be doing a little review in the Desmos activity, so you're not going to be submitting this homework. Later on, I might ask you to submit a few questions and actually give me something, but I'll show you a new video on how to do that. Okay, so once you have everything done, you're all set. You can go back to your stream and you look, all those notices are all done, and we don't have any work done because we're all caught up and we're all ready to go. So what I need you to do now is go back here. You're going to need to stop watching this video and click it as turned in. And then you're going to go answer the quick little quiz about this video and submit that. That'll be done. And then you can actually start today's math. Okay. All right. Great job this last week. Continue it this week. And I wish you all the best of luck. Remember, don't be afraid to email me if you have any questions, and good luck with the stuff today. Take care.